That was embarrassing. It's times like this I wish that there was something to tell me that my mic was muted. That's okay though, because I was just explaining that I made a big mistake, and that was introducing this monstrosity here. Now that is pretty much the more efficient version of this. Wait, let me get bugger off. No, just let me see something that's normal. A normal, thank you, normal view. This here is our oxygen. This was going to be our oxygenation room where we'd have oxygen being produced by the electrolyzers. Thank you there, Rosa, for the hosting. And also the gas pumps would be distributing said oxygen through the base and dispersing it to make sure that people have breathable air. But as you can see, it's just not really doing that good of a job. We just don't have enough oxygen flooding through these vents to make it efficient. It's just way too much electricity. We have 8 electrolyzers working at full blast, and we still don't have enough hydrogen to efficiently power our hydrogen generator. As you can see, it's turning off and on, off and on, off and on, and we've got people still running at full blast with the manual generators. Now this took a fudge load, an absolute fudge load of resources to work, to get to put together, and to hopefully have running. Mysterious Sloth, thank you for the auto host. So everyone's still stressed. I really pushed to have this made, and really it's just messed things up. The pressure in this room is fine. So I'm thinking, I was thinking what I should do is disperse electrolyzers throughout. There we go, Pat McCrutch, thank you so much for the host. Disperse the electrolyzers throughout the base. Before there was a time, before I built this, disperse 4 of these, turn this room into something else, because right now it's not doing anything useful. We just don't have enough hydrogen going to the hydrogen generator. We don't have enough oxygen spreading throughout the base. It's just, I don't know how we are supposed to. Actually, this might be the time to test just how things work, because right now it just seems that even, wait, okay, so if I go in here and say, that's really nice. You see, I wanted that open so I could see what I'm destroying. Destroy gas pipes. I'm just gonna remove that. And trust me, my guys will be on it super fast. Oh, okay, everyone's going to go to sleep. Damn it! Okay, we're going to power through this. I mean, this is just a test. I mean, oh, we've got a fair amount of hydrogen coming through now, but I don't think it's going to be enough to be able to get this really pumping through. I mean, we're burning more energy than we can handle, and I kept having issues where my cabling, my wiring, was suffering severe. You can see that we've got circuit overloads, we've got strained circuits. Wires and cabling are just breaking left, right, and center. So even with that cut off, it's probably going to be a lot better than it was, because that's still 2 gas pumps collecting 4. So this area was quite well off. So obviously I can't distribute this much oxygen across that many vents. It's just not plausible. And we have our buildings. We just don't have enough electricity going through anywhere. Everything's just malfunctioning. Everything's just going crazy. We've got a circuitry. There's just so much circuitry going on. It's just everything's crumbling. So, you know what? I'm going to roll it back to a happier place. Let's see, quantum resistance cycle. Let's go back day by day, and we're just going to see where we're at. So that was still being built. Okay. So it was a cycle 34. 34, let's go 33. I'm going to find the time when things were happy. Well, not happy, but things were a little bit more zoomed in. Okay, so that was halfway through the build. You can see how many days it took for us to put this together. The main I was thinking, once this second room is set up, the first room will be in a far better position. I have heaps of hydrogen flooding through. There we go, that's when the base was just starting to put this all together. Okay, 32, so I was thinking this is going to be the lifeline that I so desperately need. Not the case. Unfortunate. It's very, very sad. It's got me very, very... I was very distressed, and my people were extremely distressed. Here we go, by the whole situation, because we were just gunning it. I was just like, all resources, everything going for this particular issue here. Did it work? Not really. Which is a shame. It was a shame. It was an attempt, and I failed. So right now, I'm just gonna be cancelling everything here. No, we don't want that. We want to just destroy everything, because this room, although it worked for a little bit, just didn't cut it. It just didn't cut it. So I don't know what we're going to do actually, because we do not have enough hydrogen to power the base. We do not have enough manual power to power the base. Okay, they're grabbing that. They're grabbing that resource. Phew, my cousin went a bit crazy there. Let's have a look here. Gas pipes. No, I want to see... I don't want vitals, I want to see gas pipes. Okay, so that includes vents as well, apparently. Oh no, the vents aren't probably included there. So I'm gonna get rid of most of this. It's a shame. You can see I've just dug out that area. Contemplating this build. I was thinking this build's what's gonna get me through this. Really not the case. And then let's go all... I'm just gonna get rid of the vents as well. Just in case the vents weren't included. So I don't know what we're going to do. I really don't. It's got me very, very worried right now. Now it's stuck in this view. There we go. At least we're going to get some resources back. Sandstone, I believe. That's what's going to be taken back. Let's let these pumps work their thing. Get the last of the hydrogen. Okay, I haven't... At this point, I haven't built the door. Buildings. I built this door and I locked it up because the amount of stress vomit that was going down there was just ruining my life. Ruining it so hard, because people are just freaking out. We just don't have enough of anything, really. Okay, come on, Devon. Thanks, mate. Thank you. Okay. Can we put in an airlocked door? What? No. Why is that a problem? Got plenty of resources. You let me put that there before. Click to build. Well, that's upsetting. Oh, that's why. The bloody ladder's there. Duh. Don't worry, they'll get rid of that ladder soon enough. See? Now everything's just gone to poops. Okay, let's build this before stress really starts to help. I mean, my stress levels are up to 100. Turner's freaking out. He's having a shower now. Turner, mate. Get in there, have a massage, relax. Forget about your responsibilities for an afternoon. So... yeah, get out there, cousin. Okay, so we're going to build this door. Okay, this room is done. We are going to deconstruct all this. And I'm going to think about what to do with my life. Get it all, just get it out of my sight. It's very upsetting. Okay. So that's our gas system. That's our gas system. Back when I could speak English. Okay, deconstruct, liquid pipes, gas pipes, that's what I've been working on. Oh, the vents are still there. I thought I said destroy all the vents. Done. Deconstruct. Oh, why am I just stuck on vents? It's because that's the overlay I've got on? There we go. That's why we had no vents being destroyed. You can see the amount of carbon dioxide throughout the base now. It's sickening. But this will bring back, hopefully, to a bit more power back to the thing. I don't know how much that will be. Not much at all, most likely. The hydrogen generator is actually functioning. That's a rare sight. Okay, so we've still got hydrogen. Oh, and we've got carbon dioxide now. Boy! Being pumped out. So we've got hydrogen being released back into this atmosphere right here. So frustrating. So frustrating. While they're doing that, what's our stress level? Turner's there. Devon, mate, where are you? You need to take a load off your feet. Just relax, my friend. Where are you, Devon? Done. We've got to manage people's stresses, man. Okay, harvest that. Cancel that. Okay, we are locking this to make sure that no one accidentally vomits in the last of this water supply. Okay, right now I need to focus on finding an alternative power source. I was looking at coal. These things apparently emit an icy cold wind, like nothing could be ever imagined. So this is how cold this area is. We do have a fair amount of coal. I don't really want to build a coal generator, but it might be our only real refuge in this time of absolute need. So vacuum. But how cold are we dealing with here? Negative 20, negative 24, negative 25, negative 26. Okay, I can see those machines were just giving us enough to be able to survive in this atmosphere. Right now it's just gone to hell. We're going to deconstruct that. We're putting an oxygenizer there. We are putting an oxygenizer wherever we can. That's Cousin's cot. Okay, you know what? We are building him a new cot. We're putting... Actually, no, I want to put the... Oh, I don't know. I could put an oxygenizer here. That will hopefully filter down into the relaxation room and the bathroom. Which is good, because it will have to, actually. So, electrolyzer. Run there. We need an electrolyzer right there. How are we going on research? We're down to our last one. That was all medicine. Okay, we never really got around to doing that. Okay, deconstruct. We can move the space around and put something else in that. We'll just have to move that for the time being. These guys just love destroying stuff. They really do. It's what they hope for. It's what they enjoy doing the most, I think.
Yeah, you can put stuff on priority 7.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll destroy stuff before they get to that.
That sounds about right. But they're good. I like the fact that they're really good at climbing. They seem to be absolute champs at climbing. I mean, look at that. Yeah. Destroy, 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 destroy. Forget everything you loved. Yeah, don't go in there. Oh, forget that. They're not going to do anything with that. Okay, so right now we need these buildings to be built. I don't know where we're getting our power from, I really don't. One there. Where's the other one? Oh, the other one was going to be put there, that's right. Oxygen. Hey Harris, what am I watching? You are watching Oxygen Not Included, a game that I've been playing and uploading to YouTube like crazy for the last couple of days. Non-stop. I just can't not Can't get enough of it, just like the song says. Can't get enough of this. I got PowerPoint sticking from the roof. It's a space colony survival game where you have to use the resources in this asteroid in order to build a space colony, made by the same people who did Don't Starve. Right now, my crew are in a very bad situation because they have literally run out of oxygen. Why aren't you building it? Priority 7. Let's get this built, please. That and the PowerPoints. We'll start with what? Oh, we need water as well. I forgot. My simple little brain just forgot about it. Okay. Can I, yeah, there should be enough water going through that to be able to do all that. I'm very, very nervous right about meow. Well, how are you doing? I'm well, thank you, Harris. How are you tonight? Oh, sorry, it'll be your morning. How are you this morning? See, I gotta pay attention to people's surroundings. Okay, so let's do this. You can see, yeah, the oxygen's just destroying everything. We've got plenty of food. Geez, I ate 10 meal wood at a time. It's a bit greedy. Okay, let's just focus on getting the oxygen in this place. I don't know what we're going to do about the hydrogen. We're just going to let it collect. We have enough power saved up in our batteries. And I'm not really running much of anything. That's because our power is being sucked out due to the electrolyzers. And Harris, they're the ones responsible for pumping oxygen into the atmosphere, into our atmosphere. So that means that hydrogen is going to be collecting up here, considering it's the lightest gas known to man. So, guys, the sooner we can get this done, the better. Come on, who's stressed? My cousin. Okay, Turner and Devon are down to 80. Okay, so my cousin, you're going to have a bit of a relaxed time, and Nips. Okay, so Jobs, make sure I get this right. Devon. Nips.
Call someone Nips?
Yep, it's the greatest name because he's the hardest worker. My cousin, there you go. Nips and my cousin both get a relaxation break right now. Guys, I know you can't breathe, but we've got to get these pipes made. What do we make him out of? Granite! Don't use granite, for the love of golly! Oh, this is frustrating. We don't have all that much granite to spare. Tons of sandstone, but they always use granite. And... oh, bugger it. It's one thing I wish that they fixed. And I know that is my mouse. That's... what resources selected for that one? No, what did I choose for that? Sandstone, good. Okay, good. Well, the sooner you get these pipes hooked up, the sooner that everyone can breathe again, okay? Does that sound like a fair deal? Yeah. Okay. Whew. How is life, Harris? What have you been up to, my friend? How's life in the UK? Right now, things in Australia are heating back up again, even though we've reached autumn. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at the carbon dioxide. So much of the space is just unbreathable. People are having massages. Toxic waste. I need to enable these buildings. We've got so much water collecting right about now. Thanks, Deadhead. Flicks the switch, powers that on. It's not pumping. Why not? Looks like it is. There we go. Okay, we've got waste coming in and fresh water coming out. Good. Come on, guys. The sooner you get this done, the sooner we can all breathe again, okay? Dead Ed, you're just running backwards and forwards like you just don't know, like you just don't care about anything. All three of them are just running backwards and forwards. This is one thing that... Everybody's running backwards and forwards. Stop doing that. It is so frustrating when they do that.
Are they broken?
Oh, broken doesn't even begin to describe it. Okay, liquid connected. Pipe empty. Not for long. There we go. Okay, liquid water is going up that way. We also have liquid water jams there forever. Okay, get these electrolyzers creating a nice atmosphere for us. This is the only hope we've got. If we can just restore a little... I don't mind about the hydrogen. I'll just have to filter it up here, that's all. I want to close off sections of the base to make sure that we keep our area pressurized. So... oh, everyone's going to bed. Okay, fair enough. Stress is going down. It's not ideal, but it is going down, which is nice. Oh, Rowan, what are you doing, my friend? Being a pain, that's what you're doing. Look at all the food shortage. The fridge is full, or half full anyway. Oh, we've still got circuit overloads. For goodness sakes, there's not that much on the circuits anymore. I mean, we got the heavy wattage wire. That stuff is just insane. I thought the idea is that we use the heavy wattage for the main skeleton of it all, and then use the light wattage for the smaller runoffs. I mean, that makes sense to me. Does it not make sense to you? Can we... I don't know if we'll be able to get that through the floor, but at least try. I don't think that's going to be reachable. Oh, apparently... well, breathable. But is it reachable? I don't care if the pipe's not breathing, I just want to know if it can reach. Okay, let's grab that. Okay, prioritize. Why are they destroying all the floors? Oh, for goodness sake, it was just meant to be the wiring, you twats. Don't release that nasty ass stuff into the atmosphere again. Cancel. Get off my screen, I don't care about you. Okay, wires. That's what I want to do. No. Deconstruct. X. Wires, thank you. There. Okay, no, they can't get that. Okay, they're rebuilding the floor again after they just destroyed it. This game sometimes wants to... It's like being kicked in the face really, really hard sometimes, this game. Okay, let's see. We've got everything pressurizing. Stress vomit. Where's the stress vomit? Oh, yuck. What the hell is happening to the water right there? That is going to require a mop up, an aisle vomit. Just clean all that up, please. Okay, there we go. I know, Devon. I know. One of the most stressed out people, and he's still working hard. Okay, well, at least we've got a contaminated water being processed, which is good. This isn't showing any signs of wearing down. Our batteries are getting flat, though. I'm just going to disable that, just so we can store some more energy up in our batteries, because we got people running their guts out. And no one's... Okay, Rosa, cancel. That's fine. Cancel, I said. Oh, it's because it was on wires. Damn it. People are tired. People are tired and cranky, and no one is building this. Oh, there we go. Finally. Maybe I need to put it up to 6. So they get the wiring and all the cable done as well. How is the wires looking? Stress vomiting. Of course it's stress vomiting. Oh, Turner, you've just had your relaxation, bro. You've just had it. Oh my gosh, it's like... I just feel like no matter what you do, it's just inevitable. How is he sick through a door? Tell me that, game. Mop that up. Let's get this electrolyzer working. Okay, so we do have a hydrogen build up in here of unbreathable, but we should have a sufficient concentration. Sufficient. We got tons of oxygen leaking through. Okay, this hydrogen is slowly gonna have to work its way out and up to the top. It has to. It's just what the laws of science says. And then we have hydrogen escaping over here. No, we don't want that. We do not want that. We want this hydrogen to be fairly contained, please. Can someone please build that? Okay, we're out of food. Okay, so it's right now. How we're looking? We're not fantastic. We're not cheese on the plate, but we're definitely delicious. Okay, delicious cheese. We want to keep this cheese running. Okay, so I'm going to open up that grill right there. I don't want to. I want hydrogen to come up here, but I don't want the oxygen to come up here, so that's what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to have to let it get out of the room like that, that's all. Maybe I should put tiles. I don't know. I'm a little bit scared now. I just don't know what to do. It's okay, though. We've got... The base has oxygen again, which is what really mattered to me right now. Okay, that door's locked. Okay, we've got people... Okay. Why is all this polluted oxygen here? I don't understand why we have the polluted. Slightly toxic. Oh, jeez. Interrupted sleep, stepped in polluted water, dirty hands and grimy. Stress vomit. Oh, you vomited in Rosa as she's sleeping on the floor. Imagine waking up to that. Poor Rosa. If I could find a way of building a base which would allow me to contain vomit throw-ups, that would be the best. Because it's either that or having the pesky people that destroy stuff. It just feels like no matter what you do, you can't satisfy the needs of these people anymore. Lashing out, that's the stressful one. That's the one where they're going to start smashing stuff. I don't blame him. Good to see that. Okay. Just leave that closed for the time being. How we're looking, okay. The base is being oxygenated again. Great, fantastic. I'm putting in a manual generator right there. Power supply, hooking that up. Nips! Nips! Oh, Nips, you've got some wounds. Go up to the medical bay. Not much of a medical bay. See, I thought I'd done it. I thought, yes, I'd found the best way of managing this. I was like, I've created... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've created the best way to manage the oxygen supply. Okay, that's really annoying. I've done the smart thing. I've created vents. It's just going to work. It's going to go throughout the base. Everything's going to be fantastic. No, not the case. But the good news is we do have oxygen flooding through now. It's not ideal, but it's certainly a lot better than what it once was. We've got tons of hydrogen now, so this hydrogen generator won't be completely at a loss. Going to try and find a way that I can connect up the original pipes with all the hydrogen in it. Where were we? Plumbing. So we did have some hydrogen. That hydrogen might have to be telly bye-byes. But if I put the gas pump up here, when this entire room is filled up with hydrogen, I'll put a gas pump or 10 up here. Oh, I was told about these things. They're really, really good. So I'm going to dig up 3 of these. Gonna harvest that. Cold? Why is it cold? Okay, cool. Oh. Didn't do anything. Shit.